years. Been around LiDAR for about 25 years, and just trying to find the best practices using geospatial technologies to help with infrastructure survey and infrastructure design. You're trying to figure out what the best equipment to get the job done efficiently and provide a great product. What I'm doing is actually laying in the cost for control. And now I'm going to decide the distance for the number of control points. And I think the key is that you're communicating it with both your own field team and also with the client. So you're setting expectations accordingly.
Exactly, because this also shows the level of expertise and control you have in your survey projects, right?
So that, like you said, the last thing I want to do is give a point cloud to the extraction team that's full of cars and just, the data has a tendency to get, either bunched together or spread out. And then the geospatial administrator is responsible for maybe double checking to make sure the data is correct in the right place. And then they're going to take those longer strips of data and tile them into what I like to call consumable pieces of data. In order to create the quickest and most efficient deliverable, we would break up the extraction exercises into specific teams and someone in charge of the pavement markings, right? Striping pavement markings. There might be another part of the team that's responsible for brake lines, looking at curb hops and median barriers and physical elements that kind of define terrain. And then we might have a third team that's doing the rest of the features, assets, poles, signs, trees, other elements of the topography.
Collaboration and communication is very important, but also to inform the client about the ongoing activities, what's the current status of the project. Well, basically to maintain this kind of good relationship.
I always felt like there was something that they were trying to get done. There was a critical path for them. In a case of like roadways, it might be they just need to see the curb, and striping. Like as soon as you have that, they need to go. They're going to get started on the process. We're able to deliver a kind of preliminary engineering deliverable that gives them something to start with, right? And you can see the progress, right? That's another very effective way, especially in those kind of key checkpoint meetings. Is let's take a look at the progress. But that visual, you could publish those visuals really the day before the meeting, and super helpful for people to visually see the progress. And I think that goes a long way. I can tell you 45-minute meetings were reduced to 15 minutes because everyone's visually seeing what we're talking about.
Exactly. And you show to the customer that you have the project in control, and you show
Absolutely.
that you are doing what was required in time. So that's the most valuable thing for customers. Stay tuned for more posts and for more geospatial best practices.